Hey, what's up, man? Y'all know who it is, man. It's Black Superman repping Superhuman Athletics. I know y'all see it behind me. Superhuman Athletics. What better way for me to represent the brand by just having it behind me, man? Because Superhuman is always going to be behind me. Best believe that. Y'all see the title of this video. What do it say? Does alcohol lower testosterone? Now, I know y'all want to hear this, and I know y'all want to know about this, man. Because, some people like to drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking in moderation, right? But what about my guys who want to really, really get these testosterone gains? You know what? Enough talking, man. Bring in the intro.
I cannot be held back now. What don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let the power empower you. I said, what don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let the power empower you.
All right, y'all, man. So this is a very important video, man. If y'all are excited to hear about if alcohol lowers your testosterone levels, go ahead and like this video right now, man. Go ahead and start hitting that thumbs up. Matter of fact, while you're at it, go ahead and like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Share the video just to show your support, and also so that YouTube can see that I'm bringing y'all good content, man. Represent Superhuman, represent the movement, and I'm going to keep bringing y'all awesome information that's going to change your life and enrich your life. And most importantly, make you feel more manly, strong, and healed. Let's go. All right, y'all. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get into this. Y'all know about alcohol. I'm sure a lot of y'all drink that watch me. I'm sure a lot of y'all like to drink, get it in, maybe go out to the club, cut a rug or whatever you're doing, I understand you. I get it. Alcohol. You feel good, when you're drinking it. You might even feel more comfortable. It might even help you fight anxiety. That was one of my reasons why I drank alcohol, because I was trying to self-medicate anxiety and stuff that I was dealing with. But here's the real thing when it comes to testosterone, y'all. Excessive alcohol consumption and chronic alcohol abuse is related to decreased testosterone in a lot of males, man. Now look, there's studies that's backing these findings and showing proof on how alcohol consumption can definitely attack testosterone, man, and lower it. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go into some of the specific ways of how alcohol can definitely affect your testosterone levels. Now, the first one, alcohol damages Leydig cells in the testes that really focus on producing and secreting testosterone. Now, we gotta understand, man, our testicles, our nuts, that's where the testosterone is really being produced at, man, and that it's very important. Our balls is very important for us, man. We got to understand anything that's affecting our balls, anything that's hurting our balls, it's hurting our testosterone, man. That's why when you see somebody do something exclusive or strong, or they do something that has a lot of courage or confidence, they say, man, yeah, that dude got a big pair of nuts on him. Or like, you got nuts. Or, that dude got balls. That saying comes from truth, man. If our Leydig cells in our testes is getting affected, the cells that are very important in terms of producing and secreting testosterone, what you think gonna happen to the testosterone, man? A second thing, guys, a coenzyme NAD, is responsible for metabolizing alcohol and testosterone synthesis. Now look, with that being said, when you're drinking alcohol, when you're throwing back alcohol, when you're consuming alcohol, NAD has to help metabolizing alcohol instead of doing testosterone synthesis. So see, if testosterone isn't being synthesized, what do you think is going to happen, man? Testosterone is going to begin to plummet in certain ways, especially if it's excessive consumption, especially if it's alcohol chronic abuse. So you hear a lot of people talking about, like, yeah, man, we're going to get effed up. I'm getting effed up, man. Tonight we're getting effed up. You ain't only getting effed up. Your testosterone is getting effed up. And you literally speaking over yourself, what you're doing when you consuming this alcohol like this and getting drunk and getting wasted. So y'all, I want y'all to think about that the next time you out at the club. The next time you with a chick and you like, yo, I need to sip a little bit so my dick can get like, You see what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about testosterone synthesis. Think about how when you drinking that alcohol, NAD, an important coenzyme, is going to literally jump from testosterone synthesis, what makes your dick hard, what makes you look like a man, and it's going to jump into alcohol metabolizing. Keep that in mind. All right, man, here go another powerful point that you guys really need to know and think about. When you sipping, right, and you drinking and you start to feel good, You might hear people say, "Oh, I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling I'm lit." Like let me tell you something. All right, drinking alcohol consumption, when you do it, it starts to actually release certain endorphins that make you feel good, endorphins that make you feel like Hercules, endorphins that'll make you feel like you superhuman. You see what I'm saying? But here's the thing, that's sweet and dandy. That's one of the main reasons why I used to drink and why, honestly, I became an alcoholic. It was because when those endorphins were released, I felt free. I felt amazing. But here's the truth of the whole situation. When those endorphins begin to release, even though you're feeling good, you're feeling this great feeling inside, it's actually, those endorphins actually can begin to affect testosterone synthesis. And look, if something's affecting testosterone synthesis, synthesizing of the testes and producing that good old testosterone juice, then of course we will start to go through some of these experiences and circumstances of lower testosterone, symptoms of lower testosterone, symptoms of just feelings that we don't want to feel, because the synthesizing that our body normally does is being impacted and affected. So that's something to definitely think about the next time you're like, I want to feel good. I want to feel good. It's like we got to ask ourselves, are we really feeling good? Or, what's happening in the long run? Here's another thing to think about, guys, to answer the question. Alcohol increases a hormone called cortisol. Y'all know how I feel about cortisol, man. Y'all know I hate cortisol, especially high cortisol. Why? Because we know that cortisol can definitely affect testosterone. But here's the kicker though. If alcohol is raising cortisol, that hormone, what's going to happen? High cortisol also affects testosterone synthesis. So like I said before, anything that's going to affect testosterone synthesis, it's not okay. We're not going to boost the best amount of testosterone that we want. We're not going to have high testosterone and a lot of these different factors that are testosterone. Not only that, you know how I feel about estrogen. It makes me think, in my own opinion, that alcohol could possibly even be slightly estrogenic. Because, when I start thinking about things that's affecting testosterone synthesis, we know what estrogen does once it's a lot, and how aromatase gets into the situation, and how estrogen will definitely begin to start converting free testosterone into estrogen. So it's something to definitely think about next time you think about taking that drink or even getting a bottle of liquor because you're about to hit up the club. So with all that being said, man, we know testosterone is one of the number one hormones for men. It's very, very involved in bone and muscle mass. It also helps with a lot of different things, deep voice, muscular body, things like this, man, sex drive, not even just for men, but for women too. If their testosterone is too low, it's going to affect their sex drive as well. So with all that being said, man, if alcohol is going to affect those things for you, that's how I looked at it. And that's what I had to think about when I made the decision to just stop drinking alcohol, period. I stopped for a couple of reasons. I stopped drinking alcohol once, for one, because I felt like it had me, and I was addicted to it. I don't like that feeling. I don't like being addicted to anything, so I stopped it. Two, I did research on it and I found out how alcohol affects the body, and it can definitely slow you down from being very healthy and fit. And then third, alcohol's effect on the body and how it could even encourage estrogen to take, flight. And it's funny, let me tell you one more thing, man, because this is very important and it's a good experience for me to share with y'all. So I remember around the time when I first took testosterone boosters and I went through all these problems. If you ain't seen my video about try testosterone boosters without watching this, it's right here. Go ahead and watch that video, man. Almost 1 million views. Thank you for the support. But right before that time, a couple years before that time, I tried a testosterone booster. And let me tell y'all, I was drinking alcohol at that time too. I had stopped for some time and then I got back into it. So now that I think about it, now that I connect everything, it's clear. The alcohol had a lot to do with the imbalancing of my hormones as well. So taking alcohol and drinking alcohol and taking a testosterone booster was probably a crazy combination. And that's probably why I developed a lot of these issues, estrogen dominance. That's probably why estrogen dominance came into play. Because I was taking a testosterone booster and I'm drinking alcohol. You see that? You see that fight and that conflict? So look, man, I know this video helped y'all. I ain't trying to tell y'all shouldn't drink alcohol. Alcohol is cool in moderation, all right? 1 to 2 drinks every now and then, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to socialize, 1 to 2 drinks, there's nothing really wrong with that. Even in some cases, red wine could be healthy for you. But, too much of a good thing isn't good for you. So make your own choice, man. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I think and giving y'all information that you may not know. But y'all know who it is, man. It's Black Superman representing Superhuman Athletics. Yo, like, share, subscribe, comment. If you don't do those 4 things, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 5, 2? I'm trying to think. Is it Superhuman Athletics, new apparel, March 22nd, it'll be in stock. Go to the gym in style, fast train heal. We are superhuman, let's unite. You wanna be superhuman? Let's do it. So dope, so official, March 22nd, Teespring. Type in Superhuman Athletics wear, get your apparel now. The most dope, stylistic, strong, superhuman wear you could ever wear. Because when you wear it, you are definitely superhuman. More in style.